Alrighty guys, welcome to this video for SugarCube, one of the members for BrayHawkTech.com. She was wanting me to do a quick little video on how to set up a Linux server for Minecraft. So one of the first things you're going to do, this is what I want you to do, the first thing, okay? You're going to log into your router, okay? Hopefully you know how to do that. If you have a Linksys, usually you're on smart Wi-Fi, or what you're going to need to do is find your login IP, which is like 192.168 something. So that's what you're going to want to do. Mine isn't an IP. I don't have to log in. I can just go to a specific domain and log in that way. So there is going to be some stuff that I block out, so you guys aren't going to be able to see, because I'm going to be listing my IP and stuff like that. I can change it, so if you guys do happen to see my IP, I can just change it. There's no big deal with that. So what you're going to want to do is open up your browser, whatever browser you have, and as you can see, I'm already logged into my Linksys router, my smart Wi-Fi router here, and here is some information. I'm going to be blocking out some stuff, that way you guys can't see it. But you're going to want to go down and just find out where your wireless, or your what do you call it? I can't even think right now. Your port forwarding. That's what it is. I'm trying to think. So you're gonna, for me, it's in security. I believe this is where I got to go to do my single port forwarding. So just go to your options where it's security or port forwarding. If you see anything like that, that's where you're gonna want to go. Go to port forwarding. Just roam around into your little interface here and find port forwarding. Now yours may not look exactly like mine, so just if it says single port forwarding or port forwarding, just go to that. Okay. Then you're gonna want to click on single port forwarding or whatever it may be. And then as you can see, I got Minecraft server and Minecraft server wired. So this is what you're going to want to type in, okay? You're going to want to type in the external port and the internal ports. Those are the same. So it's 25565. Now if you just have external port or internal port in the same column, then that doesn't matter. Just put in that once. You don't have to put in it twice if there's no option for it. The protocol is going to be both. It's going to be UDP and TCP. So, and then if you have UDP and TCP, if it's on separate things instead of like mine, how it just says both, you can just check both for UDP and TCP. And then your device IP. So what you're going to want to do is get your not your public IP, but your local, your IP that's on your server. So you're going to want to type in ipconfig if you're on Windows, or ifconfig on Linux, and you're going to want to go to your device that's connected. So whether it's Etho 0 or Etho 1, whatever your network network adapter is called. It might be Etho 1, WLAN 0, whatever it may be. So just find that, and you'll find your IP there. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now keep in mind, I'm going to be blocking out some stuff. So what you're going to do is go to terminal. We're at terminal here. Here's my terminal popped up. Hopefully you guys can see that with my background and everything. You're going to type in ifconfig. And there you go. There's a bunch of information that pops up. As you can see, there's Etho 0 or ETH 0. There's low. And then as you scroll down here, you're going to find, you guys probably can't see that well, but you're going to find your WLAN 0 or whatever it's named, whatever your connection is. So basically, if you see your IP address, if you see your INET address, that means that is the device you're connected to. If you see this right here, that means you're not connected to the Etho 0. If you see low, that's just your loopback address, I guess. The WLAN 0, that is the one you're connected to, or whatever your device is named. So that is the IP you're going to need. You're going to need the INET address, that right there. Now I'm going to be blocking the last 4 numbers out of this, so you guys can't see that. But you're just going to want to type in your 192.168 number. You're going to copy and paste that, or you're just going to type it into your device IP right here. So that's where you're going to type it in, and then you're going to want to make sure that it's enabled or disabled. You're going to enable it to have your Linux server running. That way people can connect to it. Whether they're connecting through a web address, or you give them your IP, your public IP. Now you give them your public IP, they can connect to it. Okay, and you can also set it up to have just a domain name direct to the IP address. So you're going to want to make sure that's enabled. The enabled, you're going to be true. It's going to be true. You're going to want to make sure to apply and press OK. Once that's all configured, guys. Oh, sorry about that. Exit out of here. There you go. Now you guys can see me. Sorry for blocking my little camera out. But once you got that configured, now you're going to want to go to your domain or your browser again and type in www.minecraft.net. Alright, you're going to want to go there and download this server download. So you're going to go to download it here, and you're going to scroll down, and you're going to want to find the server. So here it is right here. If you're on Windows, you're going to download the .exe server download here. Whoops, right there. Sorry about that. And if you're going to want to if you're doing the Minecraft.jar for Linux, you're going to download that, the Minecraft server 1.8.jar. Download that sucker. Just click on it. It should automatically download. Yep, there it goes. You're going to save it. Now it's going to save in your downloads folder or wherever you have your downloads go to. Excuse me. And you're going to go to your downloads folder and find that jar file that you downloaded, the Minecraft.jar. There it is, Minecraft server 1.8.jar. You're going to click on that. I think you have to extract it. I'm not sure if you do. Oh wait, never mind. We don't have to extract it. I know what we need to do. We are going to open this sucker up in OpenJDK. I think you might have to extract the jar. I'm not sure. We'll find out here in a second. Let's try extracting it. So you're going to want to extract here. Can't remember. I'm kind of stumped. I can't remember if... Okay, no, you don't have to extract it. Okay, good. Okay, so the server's running. It failed to load the eula.txt. That's something new that they added. You basically have to agree to the eula.txt. So I forget where you find that at. There's a text document that you have to edit and agree to. Maybe I'm missing a step, or it's in here just icons. Let's go to my home folder and see if it... There it is, guys. Stupid idiot. Not you guys, not you, me. It's in my home folder. Okay, so here's my home folder. Here's the eula.txt. What you need to do is just open up that... Actually, you know what? I think I already agreed to it, so let's add that to my downloads folder. Now let's start up the server. Let's see if it... Oops. Let's see if it has it in there. Cause I knew I had the eula.txt in there somewhere, but I just couldn't figure out where I had it. Let's see, failed to load eula.txt. What the heck? I think I didn't agree to it then. Let's go. Okay, yep. So here we go. You're gonna want to make that true. All right. You're going to want to make that true. And then exit out. And now you're going to want to open with JDK Java. So now let's see if it opens up and agrees. What the hell? I've already agreed to it, dude. Alright, this is aggravating. I don't know why they added this in here. I mean, you shouldn't have... Wait a second. Let's just open it up in here and see if that's what's causing it. Maybe that. True. May need it in my home folder. Alright, now let's see. That I may just go ahead and put the server into my home folder. That's what might be happening here. Yeah, but they never... This is something new. They never had this this agreement here. Okay, server starting. There we go, guys. Starting up. It's creating all of the files that you're going to need. Your properties, the world, everything that's it's going to be created here. So let's wait for that to load. And then all of a sudden you're going to have a bunch of new files load up. Okay, it's done. Let's stop. Saving chunks. And let's find... Is it in our home? Yep. Here it is. There is everything that we need. So there's our band players.json. There's our band IPs. There's our server properties, our user cache, whitelists, all that good stuff that you're going to need to run your server. So what you're going to want to do now, my friends, actually, you know what? Let's see if we can do this. Just add that to our home folder now. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is edit your server properties. So you're going to right click, open with text editor. Okay, so here's the server properties for Minecraft. You can opt permissions levels number 4, so we got 4 people that can be opt, I believe. You can allow the nether, which I always have as true. You can import your resource packs hash. You got the level name, so if you have your world, if you have a specific world, so okay, you're not seeing my face, are you? You don't have to really see my face, do you guys? Is it okay if I just do screen recordings from now on without me in the video? But this is where you're going to want to edit your server world's name. So if you have a downloaded server world or a downloaded world in Minecraft that has a different name, like the folder is a different name, like the world's a different name, you're going to want to make sure to change that in your server.properties, okay? Because every time you load up, it's going to be loading up whatever's in that level name. It's going to be loading up that folder, not that, it's basically the default. It creates its own little world. So if you want to start a new world, just leave that as default, as world. And you'll start a whole new world and can start building and all that good stuff. But just make sure, guys, to change that level name because it'll keep loading up different worlds or the default world. This is all default. I keep this as default. Enable query, allow flight. Actually, yeah, we'll keep that false. We got achievements on. We got the server port, which is 25565. So that is where it's going to be that's the port that it's going to be accessing. The max world size, I keep that as default as well. Level type, you can change that as well. The seeding, I keep that as default. Force game mode, you can force a game mode if you want to. Like whenever somebody joins, you can make them have survival or whatever. The server IP. Now I don't believe you have to add this. I never added it, but if you want, you can. So you just add in your IP. Then we got network compression, max build height, spawn, NPCS equals true. We got whitelist, which is false. We got okay, just add all this here, whatever you want. If you want PvP, which is player versus player, you can change that. You got your resource packs here. So here's the message of the day. Basically, you can have a message of the day that pops up. So every time someone joins, it'll say Minecraft server, or it can say whatever you want to put in there. You can change the max players. Now, if you have a really good server, 20 would be okay, but I always keep that as 5. Player idle timeout, that's fine. Game mode 0-1. I believe 0 is, I think it's 0. Game mode is freaking not survival, but the other one, creative, and 1 is survival, I believe. I'm not positive on that. I'm not positive, so just put that whatever you want there. Difficulty, you can have it very difficult, or you can just leave it as 1 as a default. Okay, so that's all good to go. Let's just go ahead and save that. Alright, now that we saved it, make sure everything's good. Yep, we don't need to edit anything else. Now here's what we need to do. This is where we give people the IP address to connect to. But if you have a domain name, you can have them connect to it too. So what you're going to want to do is type in, what is my IP? Whoops, I just launched Linux. I have a shortcut for that. What is my IP? You want to go to that. Now, I'm blocking out this IP right here, but this is where you're going to want to connect to. So it says your IP is whatever. You're going to copy that down, okay? And that is the IP you're giving to your people, your friends and stuff to connect to. So what you're going to do is launch Minecraft. I don't even think I have Minecraft installed, guys. Honestly, I don't think I have Minecraft installed. Let's go ahead and search for it. Nope. That's because this is actually a fresh install of Linux Mint. So what we're going to do is go back to this, and we're going to download the minecraft.jar for Linux. We're going to save it. And now what we want to do, guys, is, see this right here? You're going to want to copy that like I told you. Copy that. Create a document. You want to go in here, paste that in there, and now what you can do now is edit how much RAM your server's using. So if you have a big server and you have a lot of people joining, and if you have a lot of blocks loading and a lot of stuff in your server, you can make this have 1 or 2 or 3 megabytes of RAM or gigabytes of RAM or however much RAM you want to have. You just edit that. So right now I'm running at 1 megabyte of RAM. I believe that is 1 megabyte. Yeah. So no, that's 1 gigabyte. Excuse me. Apologize. 1,000 megabytes, 1,024 megabytes equals 1 gigabyte. So I'm running 1 gigabyte for RAM, or for my server here. So we're just gonna click save this as. Now this is where we're gonna save it. We gotta go File, Save As, and then the extension is gonna be .sh. Okay. So you're gonna go mc.sh. This is gonna be a shell script. We're gonna save that. There we go. We saved it as a shell script. Now what it's going to do, basically, this little command here, it's going to launch Minecraft server.jar with no GUI, which is no like interface, and it's just basically going to tell we're launching this with this amount of RAM. We're going to allow this program right here to have this much of RAM right here. So that's basically how you do it. So there's Minecraft.sh. Now, I believe you might have to edit something again. So let's see if we have to edit something. Yes, we do. We're going to have to right click, go to Properties, go to Permissions, and then Allow Executing Program. And then, what I like to do, you don't have to do this, but I just add this to my home folder, wherever my server is. The jar file, wherever that jar file is. Now what we want to do is rename this jar file, because looky here. Look at what this says. It's going to be looking for Minecraft server.jar. It's not going to be looking for Minecraft server 1.8. It's going to be looking just for that right there. So we're going to rename this to fit that. So, oh wait, yeah, rename. There it is. Sorry guys, I have really bad eyes. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take out that dot 1.8, or you can just leave that and change it in your mc.sh if you want to. Hit enter. And I believe, okay, yep, I believe this will launch. Okay, now what we're going to do is launch this. It's going to say, do you want to run in terminal here in a minute? Run in terminal, yes. Oh, wait a second, we just messed up something, I believe. I believe we messed up something here. Let's make sure. Okay, you know what, let's just rename this to something simpler. Instead of having like the underscore and all that in it. Minecraft S. Whoops, what did I just do? Rename. I'm going to name this Minecraft S. Save. Alright, and then we're going to change that to Minecraft S. Whoops. Open with text editor. Alright, and then we're just going to name this Minecraft S. Now, let's see if I fixed what needs to be fixed. Okay, there you go. Now it works. Alright, now it's going to pop up here pretty soon. Some info. Alright, so there it is. We are currently running with this amount of RAM that I set. There it is. We're running with one gig of RAM. Alright. So now let's just exit out of there. Now we can just have the terminal running. I like the terminal interface rather than having the GUI, the Minecraft server GUI. I prefer the terminal. And now basically it just tells you here, you know, spawn the areas, you got the level regions, you got level world, the key pair, generating key pairs, and the game mode is survival. So that's one thing that I did have a problem with the first time, guys, is when I created the .sh script here and added in, I did not change the jar file for my server, and it kept just launching and then closing really quick, like you seen the first time that I tried doing it. So you're gonna have to make sure that you rename this to something suitable. So I'd recommend keeping out the little underscore hyphen thingy that's in here, and then just make sure you change it on the sh as well. Just make sure you change it here too. So it's Minecraft S, and that's Minecraft S. And then you just double click. Just make sure you do the properties and permissions. You're good to go. Server's running. So now I got Minecraft downloaded, I believe. Yep. Now we're going to make sure that that's good to go. Yep. And now we are going to double click on, oops, no, we're not going to double click. We're going to open with JDK. Oops, launching way too much stuff, Jason. And now it's downloading all that stuff. Let it do that. While it's doing that, as you can see, my RAM is being used. My CPU is being used because now we have a server running. Okay, and I also have a recording and all that running too. So it's gonna be pretty hefty there with the server. Okay, now I'm gonna need to log in here. So that kind of sucks. I have to do that. So yeah, I may just pause this recording. Let me pause this recording real quick, guys, and let me log in, and then we'll be back. Alrighty, guys. So now that I have logged into Minecraft, I exited out of everything because I was having a little bit of problems there. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. So what we're going to want to do is go back to our folder. We are going to want to launch Minecraft. Run in terminal. Oh wait, did I right click on that or did I just double click? I think yeah, we'll just run in terminal. Wait for that to start up. Wait for the server to start running. As it's taking a while here, so we're gonna put that aside. And now we are going to run Minecraft. If I can find it. Where did I put Minecraft? In my downloads again? Yep. Right click, open with JDK. Exit out of that. Logging in here. Let that log in. And you know what? I'm gonna stop my UVC here. There we go. Okay, I stopped my camera, guys, because my RAM and memory was going pretty high there. So now what we're gonna do is pop up here our terminal, and we're gonna hit play, and then we're gonna wait for that to pop up, and then we're gonna log into the server here. Wait for that to get done loading here. As you can see, the memory is pretty crazy. And look, the server's up and running. Now what you're going to need to do is just click add. Type in the IP that you gathered from what is my IP. Click done. And then wait for it to load. And we're going to hit refresh again. Refresh, 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 refresh. Here we're going to go ahead and delete that one. Delete. Okay, why isn't that running? Let me edit it real quick. Make sure there's no space there. Maybe that was it. There you go. And now we're going to join the server. You're going to see over here in your terminal that we have logged in. We are currently on the server now. Pretty sweet, huh? As you can see, the world's loading up there. Got it loading. And now we're in Minecraft. On a server. We're going to disconnect. And we're just going to exit out. Quit game. And that is how, ladies and gents, you configure, set up, install a Minecraft server for Linux. I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. Let's go ahead and launch GUVC. I'm going to go ahead and activate my camera. That way you guys can see my ugly mug. Here I am. Alright guys, that's it. There you go, Sugar Cube. That is how you install, download, configure, set up your Linux server for Minecraft. There are other ways to use a server. You can use LogMeIn, and you can use, I think it's LogMeIn. Is it LogMeIn? I don't know what it was, but I think it's, what is it? There's another client that you can use, program that you download, specifically made for Minecraft servers. Anthony uses it, Anthony Ravatu from Brayhawk Tech, and miningpenguins.com. But yeah, that's basically how you set up a generalized server, if you will, running in the terminal or whatever. You can use the GUI as well. I prefer using the terminal because I just like the terminal better. So hopefully you guys liked the video. Hopefully I included everything in this video for you guys. If you have any questions, put down in the description below, or link in the below, or comments down below. Make sure you write your questions down there. And in the description, okay, get this right, Jason. In the description, I will have the links for the Minecraft and all that stuff, and maybe a support page for finding your login for your router. I'm gonna try to look up that. Now it's not specific. It'll be it'll be accustomed to your Linux or your router, whatever your router is. If it's Linksys, TP-Link, whatever you may have, a Cisco router or whatever. So just find that out. Just Google your router and look for the default login or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's usually 192.168.1.225 or something like that. I don't know. You can just Google it and find it. But like I said, I'll try to provide a how-to thing in the description for you guys to click on and check out how you can find out your default login for your router. That's if you don't have a domain that you can log into like I do for my my router. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Once again, I am Jason Grant from Brayhawk Tech. Real quickly, I want to let you guys know that on the 30th of October, I am relaunching my website, newsingeneral.com. We're going to have a bunch of new stuff, a bunch of new content, and possibly a new member. So hopefully you guys join us. That's going to be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have a kind of a live show extravaganza. And then after that, we are going to have a non-public, a non-live show, hangout with whoever wants to join, where we're just going to have a little bit of fun and talk about whatever. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Once again, I am Jason Grant, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.